Narasimhan.
Doctor, if there's any questions with the doctor, probably we'll finish it so that the patients can come for their photo opportunity, because I don't want that momentum to be.
Any questions?
So what is after the treatment, even if you go after 2 hours or 4 hours, the patient doesn't have any problem, there's no residual impact of stroke on the patient?
Residual deficit, it means you treat a stroke patient with this method, the residual deficit, if not without any treatment, is much higher. It means with treatment is always less. See, you cannot tell 100% every patient can walk back. There can be residual deficits, yes. But over the period of 90 days, once the blood is restored, their functions can be restored. That's science.
I'm not questioning science, I'm only asking if a patient comes, let's say 4 hours, because they say in case of heart, the heart muscles die, some of the heart muscles.
In brain it is even more. It's like the more the earlier, the more the benefit is.
So there will be some residual deficit.
It can be there. If the time is more and the damage is more, the deficit can be more.
So some great cells will die.
Do die, definitely.
வராமல் தடுக்கிறதுக்கு என்ன மாதிரி?
வராமல் தடுக்கிறதுக்கு என்ன, இந்த ஸ்ட்ரோக் வராமல் எதனால வருது அப்படின்னா, இட்ஸ் சிமிலர் லைக் ஹவு டு வி டூ ஃபார் த ஹார்ட் ஆல்சோ. இட்ஸ் லைக் ஸ்மோக்கிங். த ரிஸ்க் ஃபேக்டர்ஸ் என்னன்னா ஸ்மோக்கிங், ஆல்கஹால், as well as sedentary lifestyles. You know, இப்போ நம்ம எல்லாமே வந்து we are moving into the fast world, everything order speaking, you will land up in home. இந்த மாதிரி எல்லா everything is it is reduced your physical activity basically. So your sedentary lifestyle is one of the predominant cause, and even your lack of sleep, as well as high bad cholesterol levels, diabetes, hypertension. These are the causes. இதெல்லாமே கண்ட்ரோல்டா இருந்தாலே ஸ்ட்ரோக் வரதுக்கான chances are very less.
So what about this, they talk about blood clot traveling, you are traveling a lot on the
Blood clot, yeah. Blood, when you are traveling in the flight, the blood clot happens. That we call it as a venous clots, DVT அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். அதாவது வந்து prolonged ரொம்ப நேரம் உட்கார்ந்துட்டு இருக்கீங்க ஒரு இடத்துல, அதாவது எஸ்பெஷலி ஈவன் ஒரு ஆபரேஷன் முடிஞ்சா கூட ஒரு இடத்துலயே உட்கார்ந்துட்டு இருந்தா இந்த வெயின்ஸ்ல வந்து கிளாட் ஆகிறது வந்து சகஜம். இது வந்து பிரெயின்ல வந்து ஆகாது. யூஸ்வலா வந்து இது கால்ல நடக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு விஷயம். இது கால்ல வந்து பிளாக் ஆயிட்டு இந்த கிளாட் வந்து இட் கேன் கோ டு த மெயின்லி டு யுவர் லங்ஸ்ல போயிட்டு we call it as a pulmonary embolism, which is like more dangerous. That's called as DVT ன்னு சொல்லுவோம். This has nothing to do with the brain.
டாக்டர், ரீசன்ட் டேஸ்ல எந்த ஏஜ் குரூப்புக்கு அதிகமா வந்து ஸ்ட்ரோக் அஃபெக்ட் ஆகுது ஒன்று, இன்கேஸ் யங் ஏஜா இருந்துச்சுன்னா அவங்க எந்த ஃபீல்ட் லைக் ஐடி அந்த மாதிரி செக்டர்ஸ் ஸ்ட்ரெஸ்ஸும் அதிகமாக ப்ராப்ளம்.
ஓகே, அதாவது வந்து இப்போ ஆஃப் லேட்டா வந்து we are seeing around overall centers எடுத்துக்கிறோம். It's not like, let's not talk one center. Overall centers, it's like around 60% are been more than 60 plus, and the 40% are in the less than 45 years of age. Okay, so that's on the rise. And since we are in a center where it is in OMR, we are surrounded by corporates, and I am fortunate to see all these 15 individuals are from the corporate setup. It is not like something corporate has to do with it. It's like the surrounding which is being done. But I don't think so. IT itself, you cannot blame the work pattern, but probably the lifestyle, which is more important than their work pattern as such. Any questions? Okay, I welcome my patients Narasimhan, Prakash.
No, say what he is.
Yeah, Narasimhan is a scientist. And you would have seen him in the video where he himself has explained that he had weakness of his left side of his hand and as well as leg, where he was spilling out of his coffee, where he had clot inside the brain where it was blocking the right side. He came within 3 hours. We gave a drug that is IV thrombolysis, and we gave the drug immediately. The next day we can see the improvement. All the symptoms have been resolved. அடுத்த நாளே வந்து கை டோட்டலாக இம்ப்ரூவ் ஆக ஆரம்பிச்சிருச்சு, பேச்சு நல்லா தெளிவாக ஆரம்பிச்சிருச்சு. He became totally well, and he is a well-renowned scientist in our city. I'm so glad to welcome you, sir. And another smart and intelligent person, that is Prakash, who is a software worker. And you would have seen him in the video where he had difficulty in swallowing. முழுங்கிறதுக்கு ரொம்ப கஷ்டமா இருந்தது, ரைட் சைடு தூக்கவே முடியல, and ஒரு the artery was like totally blocked, and for him IV thrombolysis on the drug கொடுக்க முடியாது, where we have to do an angio and do a thrombectomy, and we removed it, and surprisingly 3rd day itself he recovered totally, and he was discharged on 5th day. Thank you, Prakash, for coming here.
Good afternoon, everybody. Now, I never expected this kind of a stroke to happen to me until that day, the morning, as I have described. And our traditional way of doing things, I was trying to do this puja, and I was trying to do that tying that dhoti. The left hand, I was trying to make the folds, it was not coming out. I made several attempts, it was not coming out all right. So I had to do it with my right hand. And after the puja, I used the habit of carrying all the vessels together. So the ones which I was carrying in my left hand just slipped, and I was not conscious of that something is slipping. So then my wife was sitting there and she started commenting, "Oh, why are you dropping everything and going?" So I wanted to answer her, I'm not being wantonly, but then the words were slant. So sort of lips started drooping. And then she said, my father had a similar thing earlier. So she said, no, we'll have to go to the hospital immediately. Generally, I don't feel like going to any hospital. I try to treat myself. But this time, I looked into the seriousness. I yielded. Okay, let us go. And before going, I thought I would take some curd rice and go. I took some curd rice. I was able to swallow, but some fell down. So I knew that there is something wrong. So then we called the auto, and although I had the guts to take the car myself, but I didn't want to take any risk. So we went there and walked inside. Apollo. It was fortunate that it was so close to our apartment. And immediately I met Dr. Karthikeyan, who looked like my student. So I was wondering whether he is a doctor or a student. So then he asked me a few questions and all those things, and asked me to hold and things like that. And he described the procedure, what he is going to do on me. So first he took some CT scan and said there is something wrong with your brain. So I said okay, fine. Then they did that angio and then put me in the ICU. The next day again he took a CT scan and said there is nothing in your brain. So this is what has been creating a lot of jokes for my people. They said, "Oh, தலையில ஒண்ணும் கிடையாது, முதல்ல ஏதோ கோளாறு இருந்தது, இப்போ ஒண்ணுமே உனக்கு மண்டையில ஒண்ணுமே இல்லை." So in medical terms, I got relieved because there is nothing, no clot in my brain and things like that. So that day evening itself, I was all right, and still I had to continue with the other procedures of confirming that there is no clot, and then doing angio to ensure that there is no block anywhere in the other parts of the arteries. So that was quite surprising that, and also thank God that I didn't have any kind of other blocks. So doctor released me. And after 1 month of rest, I started moving around. And now I have been to Delhi last week, and I'm taking the metro and going around. Not taking the car or anything, just go by metro and in this hot sun in Delhi. So fortunately so far there is no recurrence of this thing. Yeah, no, I didn't take it. So things went on well, and although I'm a scientist, I can probably talk about more on the other side of what we can do and all. I confine myself to only my problem and treatment and how I am now. So I think the right time intervention has helped in this one, and I should definitely say that I got a good treatment with a good procedure for treating this kind of victims. The procedure was logical, and I was really happy about that. And now I hope things will not recur. I will have to take precautions for not recurring. Then I'm sure I was happy to come and give my expression, mainly because it should reach the other people more than for their own benefit, because a lot of people may not be knowing about the stroke symptoms, although now we are trying to spread it through WhatsApp and all. Still many people may not be knowing about the stroke symptoms, and that is very important. And this is a very good organized very well for this kind of awareness. And thank you, doctor, for this opportunity, and I hope my experience and things will reach public so that they are aware of this symptoms.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. I'd like to invite my another patient named Pavitra. She is also a software techie, and she also suffered from a similar stroke where she had slurring of speech and weakness of her arms. And we have given a drug of IV thrombolysis, and she recovered completely. Sit up. Prakash, you can share your experiences over.
எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். என் பேர் பிரகாஷ். ஸ்லைட் ஷோ கட்டாங்களா பி ஃபஸ்ட்டுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு அது எனக்கு ஆச்சு. டிசம்பர் 11th நினைக்கிறேன் ஆஃபீஸில் டீ பிரேக் முடிச்சுட்டு அந்த சீட்டில் உட்காந்து ஃபுல்லாக தலை சுற்றல். ஆஃபீஸெல்லாம் சொன்னாங்க நீங்கள் அந்த சிஸ்டத்துலேயே பார்க்கறதுனால தான் ஒரு தலை சுற்றுது, ஜஸ்ட் கோ பை வாக் 5 minutes அப்படின்னாங்க. என்னால் ஒரு 4 ஸ்டெப் கூட எடுத்து வைக்க முடியல. பட் சடனாக பார்த்தீங்கன்னா என்னோட கை பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அப்படியே பெல்ட்டும் ஆகிடுச்சு, வாய் போனிக்கிடுச்சு, பேச்சு தர ஆரம்பிச்சிருச்சு. அப்படியே மயங்கி கீழே வந்தேன். இமீடியட்டாக வந்து ஃபஸ்ட் எய்ட் பண்ணாங்க. பட் பிபிலாம் செக் பண்ணாங்க, பிபிலாம் வந்து அப்நார்மலாக இருந்தது. ஸோ வித்தின் 20 minutes வந்து எனக்கு அப்போலோவில் தான் கொண்டு வந்து சேர்த்தாங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் நான் பார்த்துருப்பீங்க அந்த வீடியோஸ்லாம். அதுக்கப்புறம் என்னன்னு தெரியாது, 3rd day தான் நான் வந்து கண் முடித்தேன். நத்திங்க தான் பிரகாஷ் ரைஸ் ஒரு லைக் அப்படின்னாரு. அப்புறம் என்னால் பேச முடியல சார் அப்படின்னா, இல்லை இந்த மாதிரி டியூப்லாம் வச்சுருக்காங்க, அதனால் உங்களுக்கு பேச முடியாது அப்படின்னாரு. வித்தின் 5 days 6th day வந்து டிஸ்சார்ஜ் ஆகிட்டேன். டிசம்பர் 17 டிஸ்சார்ஜ் ஆனேன். ஜனவரி 2nd ஆஃபீஸ் ஜாயின் பண்ணிட்டேன். இப்போ ரெகுலர் டூரில் போயிட்டு இருக்கேன் அந்த ஆஃபீஸ்க்கு. அதுக்கப்புறம் நல்லது இவ்வளோ தெரியும். தேங்க்யூ சார்.
Quickly get
Oh, okay. It was like office la vandu I fell down. I don't know what happened actually. Just they have taken me to emergency. I don't know that he is treating me. Okay, after 2 days only I came to know that he is treating me, and I was in CCU suddenly, and I was there in CCU for 3 days, and I got discharged after 5 days. I was all right. He has given me IV thrombolysis treatment. I think that is the best treatment today. And my office colleagues has taken me in the right time. That is what I can say, and he also has treated me within 4 hours. That is a real miracle for me. And after I have taken rest for 3 months, and after that I have started going to office now. That is really, I don't know what happened. It is maybe God's grace, doctor's grace, lot of things are there. My family is also helping me a lot.